Hey, Bri, doesn't it suck that the boss is always over our shoulder when we're trying to talk?
Jay, he should be entertained by us. Let's get out of here and finish this conversation.
All right, as long as it's not work-related.
Jay,
B.
how's it going?
I am geared up.
I want to welcome everyone to the Work Related Podcast.
You know we're related by work on Blue Sky.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, we did sign up for Blue Sky.
You did sign up for Blue Sky, and I wouldn't say I'm like loving it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm saying that I haven't done anything on Blue Sky. Just jump right into it. Say hello, people.
So no tweets.
No
posts.
No skies.
No skies.
No.
Yes.
What would you call them?
I have no idea.
I guess post.
Post?
It's a real, because the tweet is what you called it before you called it the post. So my plan is, unless you ruin it somehow, which you can now that I've told you to, is or challenge. It's not a challenge. So, but whatever. This is. I'm purely voyeuring it up. This is my pure voyeur instincts that without that, so I figure like I've just gone on it and just gone right to the latest.
Yep.
And so whatever data they've complied from our work-related knowledge, because it's not even my knowledge.
And I didn't even put anything.
No, that's
in
what I
the
like
things.
about it.
Yeah.
This is what I like about it so
Blank
far.
slate.
What? Yeah, this is what are they going to show me? Because if I just for 1 second, if I follow one person,
Yep.
then the algorithm's going to jump on it.
Yep.
So now all it can jump on is what I maybe stay on long enough. You know what I mean? What article? So I like what they're showing me. Like I like to see what they're showing me. I want to. You know what I mean? I want to keep it untainted.
So how many times have you gone on the app?
So to be honest with you, not that I can't. I said that.
If you've gone more than twice,
I've gone more than twice. So I was only on Twitter and Blue Sky probably twice this week.
Yeah,
like not for very long. Not because not to avoid it. Like it was like a few days when I was like, fuck, I haven't seen a fucking Lego video in a while. I wonder what's going on. And hop on Twitter.
Now they're rampant.
What?
They're rampant.
I know they're everywhere. It's
just
like they're coming. It's almost too much.
Yeah.
No, I saw one making fun of the press secretary, the fucking Baghdad Barbie.
Yeah.
They fucking so that was a banger. So it's not like I was just whatever on there. I haven't thought of it. I've been watching TV shows. I've been checking out sports highlights. You know what I mean? Like I haven't. Felt the need to find out what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And then when I was just buzzing out on the Blue Sky, I don't know what makes me go from one to the other. To be honest, when I did it, I started my day. I was like, you know what? Let's just see what the Blue Sky is all about. Not today. I can't remember what days it was. So then my thought was, like I said, it's not all rainbows and butterflies that they're sending me. It's not. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I'm just curious what kind of feed goes from the For You feed for Twitter that knows what I've clicked on for the last for the last however many years to this brand new thing that I'm just deciding on, and the only thing they can go on is how long my eyeball. So I'm just buzzing out on like that. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, like not that, and I don't know how long I'll go on for, but I figured that was a cool idea or experiment.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go on some more too and try not to follow. I'll try not to follow.
Well, like I said, it's ours, so it's not like I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but I like this experiment. You can never go back to this.
So
we might as well enjoy
keep it up. Like
it's
not like we are. It's like a constant source of contact. You know what I mean? Like what we do, right? Like we'll obviously use X more than we don't even use that how we could.
Yeah.
Even the thing you were talking about having like a live chat. Like, I mean, even trying to find out the time, that's off air like thing, but that would be an X thing more than a Blue Sky thing.
Yeah.
And whatever, if that's down the road, you know what I mean? Like this experiment might not be able to go on. Whatever, we'll figure that out. So it's not like we have to use it for anything else. So yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, the one thing I would actually maybe just start my fucking algorithm off on Telus, Blue Skies, going off on Telus because I still don't have my phone.
Yeah, you should. That's a good idea.
Using my Blue
blast
Sky,
blast them on a social media.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I have the clout to have that be anything. Yeah. I wish I did. I wish it mattered.
You never know.
Like I wonder on some of those consumer report shows, like how do they? I always nobody's going to even know. I don't even think you know who the fucking Jojo Chitto really is. But just like a consumer advocate, you know what I mean? That goes on for like somebody's getting fucked over by a big company and they'll come over and they'll help you out or whatever. And it's just like where do I go with my complaints other than leaving the company? Like I'm the customer. My ultimate right is where my vote is my dollar.
Yep.
And I've tried to. I told you and Selena, like I feel like a chump for not leaving the company, because that's ultimately what people say to you.
Yeah, I would only say what I would say is that if the listeners remembered, every time you started and it started with something with these guys, you had an issue. Like you did have a minor issue when you first switched over and doing all your.
Something.
There was issues. I remember you guys had issues, and then you were saying you even regretted it at that point.
That's true. But I think I regret it. Yeah. I'm forgetting. I can't even think of them what they are like now. Like that's a great point. That's kind of what I'm holding my hat onto. Like ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like I'm trying to get back the fucking aggravation that this has cost.
You can't.
And I try to get back the time spent trying to deal with this 2 different trips to a store and countless hours at the fucking on the phone that my wife's had to do, and just the incompetence is rampant. Like it's just like it's so befuddling to me. And then like I said, anybody we talk to, it's not like they look at you and go, "You fucking sucker, what are you still there with?"
Yeah, I know.
Like you're giving me an out. And yeah, the problems that I can't remember now that were with Telus don't seem as big as they were. That almost off the top of my head, I think we're having to do with TV related.
Yeah.
That was when we first started with the IPTV.
Yeah, you were switching over your IPTV and your internet.
Yeah.
And there was something going on with like the installation or something.
Yeah, there was weird
like
stuff. It wasn't smooth sailing.
Yeah.
And then you cut to today where the few people that we've convinced to get IPTV, this is the grandest thing that came out of that experiment was we got IPTV.
Yeah,
and now everybody that we show it to has gotten it since. We feel like, you know what I mean? Like it's been worthwhile having this knowledge. So yeah, it's all forgotten. Even if whatever, I have had zero fucking issues with whatever we're talking about now. So I agree. It's the aggravation and the principle. Like it's the feelings. It's like the feelings are facts here. Like, you know what I mean? Like I should feel hard done by.
Yeah.
But really, what is my ultimate goal? Well, my ultimate goal is just to get the phone. Like it would have been nice to have it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right? Like people can't remember.
It would have been nice to have it when you paid for it.
We paid for it on March. People like not following this stupid story. March 30th is when we did this online order from the online web store. I can't tell you how much I realized the difference between the online web store and a store. Right? Like it's 2 different fucking things. Like the web store might not even be it's a virtual concept where somebody in the Philippines is taking orders for some North American thing instead of being at a store, picking it up and taking it. Where I'm thinking it's just like an Amazon. I'm so used to the online world working properly when it's supposed to, right? There's no difference between buying something from, whatever. The difference between buying something online for Walmart and having it show up at my door the same day. I should have happened with fucking everything. And so whatever. So that's the same thing. It's like, they're picking stuff off the shelf at the Walmart in my town, putting it in a bag. They're saying, you know what? We don't have carrots.
Yeah.
So you want to substitute or what? And then you have a chance to substitute. So, yes, thank you for telling me you don't have carrots. And so this is a whole difference. Like, I want to buy this phone. Oh, great. Here it is. Okay, you just have to pay for the taxes for the phone and we're going to send it out in a couple of days. So I pay for the taxes of the phone and then nothing. And then nothing, and then it's on me to call them and say, "Hey, where's my carrots?"
Which is insane.
I get right away, and like lowering my trust in the fucking whole situation. And then it turned into like a ship. So a shipping label was made. So it's the "Where's my phone?" Oh, it looks like
more
a shipping
false
label.
hope.
Yeah, but it looks like a shipping label's made, and like all full soap. So every couple of days, you phone back and say what's going on, and every couple of days they give you their progress report. And so it starts to all make sense until it starts to not make sense. And then it's just like, well, listen, now it's been 2 weeks or a week and a half. Where's my phone? It's supposed to be here. We don't even have a tracking number. Oh, look. And so just shifting you to departments and even going to, we're not Selena, so we don't know how to do this. So going to the cancellation department, going to the complaints department, whatever you want to, different departments that involves this. They always just keep sending you back to this next one. And so they're like, yeah, it looks like a shipping label was made. And so that's where we know, I think that's where the whole problem starts. Somebody made a shipping label without the phone being in front of them.
Yep.
Like, and I don't know if that's standard practice. Like they're just like, okay, yeah, make the shipping label and then find the phone. And so this keeps going. So when we try to cancel the order and start anew, in the system, it's like there's a $3,000 device that should be on your way to you, but it's not, and they know it's not, but it should be. And so so just going back and forth. So I started to think about what's the solutions for this, right? And so when we first got fucked over and we just thought, okay, let's just easily cancel it. We found a store relatively close. We're going to go pick it up in person. Should be good. We start that whole process. We use her phone, which has been ordered and canceled twice now. You know what I mean? Like what we want done with my phone happened to her phone already twice. So they start the process with hers, and then they get to mine, and they're like, oh, we realized, like the girl at the store realizes there's a problem. I can't cancel your old, it's not canceled. Well, wait a sec. They said they were going to cancel it. So both her on the phone, both us on the phone, trying to talk to people, getting this thing done, and just, again, lots of incompetence. So basically they're saying, well, I can't cancel this order. I can't even let you buy this phone without making you spend it $3,000. Like, yeah, I could do it. I could just buy this phone outright, which somebody would tell I shouldn't do anyway. And then now I'm spent, but that wasn't my plan. I don't want to fucking do that, right? Like, I don't want to own this phone. I don't know how resellable this phone is going to be, apparently, because nobody really wants it. And so, so whatever. So like that's another workaround I can do, but I don't want to cave in. Or what I want them to do their fucking job. And so like, yeah, like we can't cancel it. Like doesn't have the authority to hit a button to cancel this. And so, but we had already switched Tammy's over. And so now we're like, we can re-switch it. We got we can do all this other hassle, which is again going to cost us hours. We can walk in that mall where we're talking about. There's a Bell store. We can just walk right across the fucking aisle to another place that can fucking, we're not going to Bell, but you know what I mean? Like it fucking fixes up. And so yeah, that's where we're at. And other than leaving them and starting, like, that's not even that, that's more waste of my time. Yep. So we finally found somebody that is kind of competent, like, 2 days ago, that has followed up on a little bit of what they're supposed to do and is promising us that hope like in the next couple of days, if she can't actually see the phone being shipped, she'll cancel our order. And so, again, that doesn't make sense. We know that. But like I realized...
It's already been 3 weeks.
I know. But like, okay, so what would you have done? Like in that situation? I'm not saying...
I would have left.
Yeah.
I would have left the company.
You would have gotten their phone that... I know, like, so the phone that Tammy's got ready to go, you would have went back to the store and returned it?
I would have never have switched over unless I knew for sure. But you guys kind of got shafted in that way because they didn't
Let's
even
just do this one first.
Yeah, exactly. So that was, but yeah, I would have never. Yeah,
you would have never done the web store.
I would have 100% never done the web store.
Yeah, I get it. I know.
100% never done the web store, but yeah, it's still baffling. 3 weeks.
So this is where we feel like we don't know how to properly get ourselves out of this situation. Our lack of fucking customer, whatever it is. So I'm just hoping it's like I'm convinced in the situation that it will get resolved. Eventually.
Yeah,
right?
Sure,
like,
eventually.
The time that I've lost with the phone is zero to me. Like, I wish I've had it 3 weeks ago. That's fine. But I'm not that jonesing to see it. It's going to be my phone for a fucking long time after that. So I'll have it and play with it when it is there. It's not like I'm missing that part of it, that promise to me. It's the whole complication of why I couldn't cancel it and do it again. Like that incompetence, and nobody ever tell me why. And I realized it, I'm convinced that it has to do with fraud. I'm convinced that the reason why... Like I try to compare it to like a restaurant or bar when I used to work at, like as a kid, is that there's when you're just dealing with beer coming out of the taps, you don't really know how much beer you're selling. If you're a bartender, you want to give a free beer, there's like spillage. Yeah. There's a certain allowance of beer that's like supposed to, you know what I mean, like come out of like whatever. We go order Memphis every week. Love you, baby. Thank you for that. We order Memphis. They know us. They see I give them a tip picking up order. Every week I go there, I think I get an extra wing. You know what I mean? Or the fries are just boiling out of the, you know what I mean? Like because I'm a good customer, right? And they fucking, so there's extra room. It's their own shop, you know, so it's not really, but you know what I mean? You get perks from places if you're a repeat customer or you get like things like that. So it's if you're the corporation, like you don't want anybody doing that. Like there's like they want, just like out of work, like they want inventory to be so exact. And a lot of places have like a lot of fraud cases, like beer spillage and a couple extra wings and fries are not really anything. But I think somebody stole this phone. I think that if you work for a company like TELUS or Sony or something that has real high-end devices, like this is, I think, how they have to. I think somebody stole our phone and we caught somebody. Like somebody made a shipping label for something that like they just pocketed. And in a scheme of things, this big corporation's not going to miss it or whatever. I think we got caught in some kind of theft ring. And so internally, somebody stole a phone and in number wise that should have been there. Number wise was actually shipped, but physically left the building in a different manner.
Yeah, I am inclined to agree with you.
And they don't have they're not going to libel themselves. I don't know. I don't even know if you brought that up to them, what they would say.
They wouldn't say it because they wouldn't admit any liability at all.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah, they'd say that. Yeah, because then I don't know what you're right. That's a good point. But that's what I'm convinced now. As convinced as I am that Trump is a fucking Chinese asset, and fucking Kimmy might beat. See, I said and Kimmy's going to beat George. I'm convinced that this was insider fraud, and the reason why they can't cancel it is because then some people get away with it.
And they're wondering where the hell this thing.
Yeah, I think they're trying to find it.
So right now, I'm gonna search Kijiji if someone's selling a brand new Pixel 10.
It was 3 weeks ago. That phone's gone.
But you said nobody wants it.
Okay, I'm curious to see how many you find.
There's not that many.
There's not that many?
There is 1, 2, 3. There's 3 that are close to us. Everybody else is looking to buy Pixel 10 Full. 4. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, for sale, brand new. 3 days ago in Mississauga. I wonder where the TELUS warehouse is. In Mississauga, brand new, factory sealed.
Yeah, see? Where'd that come from? Right?
What? How many gigabytes? I think there's only
258.
One. Yes, that's this one right here.
Or 250 something.
256.
That's close.
I'm selling it. Is still sealed in the.
So none of this makes me feel better, right?
Hasn't been touched, so it's exactly what you get from the store or the warehouse.
My cousin works at the web store. Is it a Filipino name?
Potentially.
Is it a Filipino name? It's hard to tell, right? They could have remarried. Yeah, like I'm again. That's
Daniel B.
Who?
They always say a Filipino name is like a very, very white first name and then like a weird last name, like a Spanish last name or something
Spanish,
like that.
They're Spanish, yeah.
Daniel B. Hey, we don't know what B is, but hey.
Be fucking bothersome. So that's where we're at with that. Like I feel like it's like it's a story. It's aggravation. Like it's just I got nowhere to put this anger. Like how do you be zen about this?
You can't. I would have been mad. Like I said, when I order my phones and they're hours late, I'm pretty upset about it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like hours late.
So I don't even know how to throw this into like an incompetence fucking type of situation. But remember, so I told the people that I ruined my wife's chances of going to Japan because I smoked joints in fucking drive-ins at 1989. So because I got a record, I can't get into Japan. We're hoping that like I could get a pardon and then I can't. Like I got to get a pardon, get it all done, and then go.
So you're replanning this?
Yeah, but like so now I'm in the works. I've talked about before, I need a waiver to get across to the States. And the fact that I'm not planning on going to the States anytime soon, if I let it, this 5-year waiver that I have to get lapse, it's going to be even harder to get next time. Like I have to just keep getting it. You know what I mean? I'm in the system. It's way easier for me to get, but I got to pay money. They've jacked that up another $500 since last time. Yeah. Oh, everything just gets charged money, right? Like it's all a money grab. Like it's all just a different way to fucking get money out of you. They've been doing this way longer. Ultimate gangsters, these fucking people. Not American government, capital G. And so I already knew that. So then that's why we're like, oh, Japan's pretty strict. So, like, can you get in with a record? No, you can't. And so, talked to Pardon's lawyer, and it's like, yeah, if we do this, would we be able to go? He said, yeah, theoretically, the U.S. has access to our records, but no other country does.
Yeah.
And so, theoretically, if you get a pardon and sealed, unless they're doing a massive fucking deep dive on you, they'll never know, and they'll let you in.
Yeah, I know people who's gone through this.
My situation is a perfect example of, you know what I mean, like having it done. So we're confident in that process happening. So now what I'm doing is what I should have done way long time is get it pardoned at the same time as getting my new U.S. waiver. There's a place that does, just like estate places, there's a place that pardons Canada that will help you out with that.
And how much does this cost?
So the U.S. waiver alone, just applying for it. This isn't even a guarantee. But applying for it went from is now $1,500.
Holy!
Like when it first happened.
So wait, it was $1,000 last time because I remember you talking about doing it recently.
Yeah. It was $1,000 last time. The time before that or
Holy.
before that. So I've done this 4 times.
Yeah.
This might be my 5th time. It was $500 at first. After 9/11, when this fucking Homeland Security Department, and this is like a urgent matter.
And the guys came through Canada.
It became 500 and shoe bombers. You remember them?
Yeah,
And they come, $500, and then it might have went. I think it jumped from 500 to 1,000 to now 50. They jump at 500 increments.
God damn.
Right?
I thought it was like 250. Every time you talked about it, I was thinking it's like 250, like, you know, something like
Most people
reasonable.
who don't deal with things like this would think that.
Son of a bitch.
Well, because I'm asking for privilege.
Yeah, but
Like it's not like applying for just a regular. You know what I mean? Like I hear you,
So if you get denied, you have to play again and pay a fee.
bro. If you fucking don't dot your I, they can say you made a mistake on the fucking form and cancel it.
Okay, so 1,500.
Yeah, so that's just their side. I have Tammy could do this for me. There's no way I would be confident. I could gather all my fucking stupid records that she's already got gathered in.
Are you talking about your waiver?
No, I have no. Yeah, I get but I have to fill out the application.
Yeah.
Like the application has to be professionally filled out.
So that's why it costs that much?
So no, that's $1,500 is to get my hands on the application. $1,500 is to say, "Hey, hello, Uncle Sam. Yeah, I was a bad boy. Can I come over? Okay, here. You want to ask me? You want to come over? Yeah. Okay. Well, here. I'll see. Take this form and give me $1,500. So you understand, right? Like I know it's a paperless age, but just pretend there's paper. So here, I'll give you this piece of paper that you fill out, and I'll look at it. But you got to give me $1,500. I don't know about this. Well, we have Vegas. And we have fucking Mickey Mouse. God, you do have Mickey Mouse. Okay, here's $1,500. Okay, here you go. Good luck signing this fucking piece of paper. Now, do you think this is an easy form? Would you imagine
No.
the U.S. Homeland
No way.
Department that doesn't know that I just smoked joints at a drive-in? Hey,
No
Ricky,
way.
shout out to Ricky. The same form is if I killed somebody.
No way. How many pages is it?
Yeah, I don't even know if it's just, I don't know. It might just be like a
So-
front and a back, or it's not.
Have you ever filled it out yourself?
I have to fill certain parts of it out. You have to fucking talk about how, you know, like what you've learned from this thing. You know what I mean? Like, but you have to get a fucking doctor or a fucking policeman to sign it.
What?
Knowing that you're fucking, that knows you. You got to get employment record. You have to get, like, it's like, yeah, like everything. It's like applying for a passport. Like you have, so I've had to help. No, Tammy's done all the fucking stuff. You have to have all your where your parents were born, their fucking whole story,
Yeah.
all this and that. Like it's the same thing as if you're a real dangerous criminal. There's not a like misdemeanor or you know what I mean. Like the whole thing is because I didn't want to tell my parents that I got caught smoking weed. I just wanted to pay a fine and move on with my life. So I could have got this fixed in whole different ways. But now that it's a record, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that $1,500 is just to get the form, and then you can spend just like Tellers. You can spend your time calling government places, finding this information. I have to pay to get my fingerprints done.
Time?
Every 5 years.
Yeah.
And so which is like another $200. Okay, so $1,500 is about like I think 100. We'll go with $150 for the fingerprints, I guess. And over time, that's turned into it's digital instead of fucking ink.
Yeah.
Do you have to get a picture? I don't know if you have to get a picture. So you get these things. You have to get, like I said, like just like a passport. You have to get like important people to verify you are who you are. You have to prove that you haven't gotten any records since, or you don't have to prove, but they'll find out if you do. And so you fill that out. So that could cost you nothing other than the cost of the fingerprints, maybe the cost of getting a form or two from a fucking the government or whatever, right? Like, so let's say $200 with the fingerprints or something else. I forgive you, Tammy, if I forget something else. And then you have to fill it out and then put it into the mail and wait for it to get onto somebody's desk. And then eventually they'll just send you a letter saying in your waiver, this is something, you know what I mean? Like a signed thing from the U.S. government saying, you're allowed from this date to that date. You know what I mean? Like saying you get that done. So that's free. The thing is, like I told you, but if you make a mistake, it's fucking coming back and your $1,500 is wasted.
Has it ever come back to you?
No, because Tammy's
Thank God.
really good at doing this kind of thing, but you're nervous about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And so you can hire, so we've hired for, I fucking don't know the number, man. She would, but I could text her. So it costs a few $100s for them to do the waiver form for you. You give them all this information. They fill out the form. They know exactly what they're looking for, how to fill the form out properly, and they can say, "Oh, I need more information. I need this information or that." So you hire them to make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and then you send it in there. That's why you pay somebody to write the form. That's how important the form is. So that's probably will go $500. It could be up to 1,000. I don't know exactly. So it's at least so. But say 500 to do that waiver, for me to add for them to do a pardon as well, which I could have done. It's going to be another $500. So they're going to do my pardon as well. So I'm going to get that taken care of, and I might be off like $500 here or there. Higher, not lower. I mean, if anything, add another 500 or 1,000 to it. Yeah. So we're talking like fucking. Could be the whole total about $3,500 to just get my U.S. waiver settled and to pardon that so I can maybe go to Japan one day.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. But okay. Ultimately, it's my fault for smoking joints, right?
Yeah, that's
right?
it.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like
Which the American government just reclassified weed as what?
They reclassified, what, they took it off Schedule 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's been the major problem.
Yeah.
It's been on Schedule 1. So I don't care anymore. Like that. It won't matter if they make it legal in like you could smoke joints on the White House lawn watching a UFC fight. Like
I know.
It won't matter. I'll still have to do this.
Of course.
Right? It does help me get the waiver easier.
Because their thing is not about weed. Their thing's just about criminals.
They don't want the criminals to come across. Like I'm not blaming Japan. I'm not blaming this and that. I'm just like
to Schedule 3.
Yeah, see, so now it's going to become it'll be easier to be legalized across the whole country now.
Yeah.
And that's really only now because they again, it's more money, taxes. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's an easy way to get just like gambling. It's not good for you, but they can make money off of it.
They're
and
learning
it should
from
be legal.
Us Canadians.
Pardon?
They're learning from us Canadians.
They always have. So this is a fucking this isn't again no more incompetence. It's just again me. This has nothing to do with my record, nothing to do with that. So when we found out we couldn't go to Japan, we're like, okay, what else? We're talking about, okay, go to Europe. First, we were even toying with Silverstone. You know what I mean? That didn't happen. Then I told you about my darts fucking plan. And so, you know what I mean? Like, we go to fucking Disney World Paris. Like, there's lots of us to do. I was thinking, like, fuck, we won't even be able to do everything we want in one trip. I can see a thing where I've said that I've gotten off of my reluctance to just want to go to England because that's where my parents are from. And it's lots of things to see there. And I'm like, wasn't a good enough reason. It's just too old and fucking cold and gray. And to like, you know what, man, I don't care. I want to go somewhere. I want to go do fucking travel and see all these places. So I'm really keen on doing it now.
Yep.
And so I totally switched on that. And I could see a timeline where, because Tammy loves it so much that, and I always, anywhere I've gone, I've always wanted to go right back. Mexico, fucking Florida, fucking Vegas. And so I'm like, I could see like me really enjoying it and like so much to do in Europe, like starting in England and going to France one time, starting in England, going to Germany one time, starting in England, going to whatever, right? And so I was like really keen on it. So then we learned from her family who like her mom is British, her dad was born here. And so she's got uncles that were born. One uncle was born here, I think, and her mom and her other uncle were born in England before they came here in like the 60s and shit. And so my parents came here like just before I was born. They came in like 1969 or whatever. I was born in 70 here. So I've always known, like, if your parents, you could play soccer for fucking Britain if your parents are British, or you know what I mean, like, you're born in, you're Jamaican, but your mom was born in fucking Britain. You could be a sprinter for fucking Britain if you want, or whatever, right? And so I know there's ways to be a Brit, like be a passport or get a passport from your parents where they were born. Well, Britain now has a fucking rule that, because we're looking where to go, it's like, well, you better look into this now. So it's not to do with my record, but because both of my parents are British and I'm not, I was not born there. I was born somewhere else. They are forcing me to get a British passport before I can go to Britain.
Are you serious?
I know you know this already, but you can't fucking I know you still don't believe me. Like I know you can't fucking really fucking get it. Like it's so fucking I can't. So there's not even a real official justification for this.
It doesn't make any sense.
This is the world I live in, Brian. Like you try to like you're not always a fucking devil's advocate for what I don't like or the world, but you kind of fucking interject yourself like that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, well, what do you expect? Or no, you got to get on the new ways of thinking, or that people don't do things for lack of reason.
Yeah.
Like when I bring up stupid, retarded decisions at work or other things, you like to defend them. You know what? They're not doing it for no reason. Like they must know what they're talking about, not work specifically.
Except for the designers, though. I don't.
That was good. Well, you can only go so far with your fucking rebuttals. And so, like, even you can't understand this. I get it. Like,
how does that make any sense?
Okay,
I've never been.
Well, I've been as a kid.
So a long time ago.
Yeah.
You weren't born there.
Nope.
You've probably been to the States more than you've been there.
Yep. Oh, of course.
So then how there's no like time period where it's like, okay, this doesn't matter anymore. Like you're an adult and now you don't need a passport for a country that you didn't plan on going as an adult.
Her uncle, no, your answer is no. Her uncle, who is fucking late 60s, it's very, like probably 70s, I guess, but sorry, he's not listening, so somewhere between fucking around 70. He was, as a kid, traveled to Canada. Right, and at that time, you didn't have a passport for your kid. They traveled under his parents' passport, like on a fucking plane where everybody was wearing suits or something. You know what I mean? Like, and fucking one of the things they wanted was the passport he had when he came to Canada.
What?
And he's a 70-odd-year-old man. Like, came when he was a baby. And so you say, I don't have that. They're, okay. But they ask. Like, there's a way that you don't have to have every single T cross. You know what I mean? Like, there's ways to get about it. But I now have to apply for, like, so the Reddit excuse, like the Google fucking internet search is that this is a security measure. This is what happens when you do things for fucking security reasons. Like, well, not, and then whatever. Because so many people that weren't born there, that have British connections to one of their parents, come there and then try to get money from the government somehow. It's like people always whinge about the fucking liberals or whatever, letting too many people come here and sponge off of our fucking Canadian dole system. You know what I mean? Like the welfare system will only work if the people who deserve to have it have it.
Yeah.
If you're coming here with nothing and automatically get paid fucking money from the government to exist. Like, nobody wants that. Like, we got to stop that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's got to be a way to stop that. So their idea for stopping that is because it is a thing. Like, it probably happens in Italy. Your fucking your dad was born in Italy. You go there and say, hey, I want to be an Italian citizen and whatever. Now you reap the benefits of that. So England's fucking spread its seeds so far across the fucking world.
Yep, bunch of whores.
Yeah, the fucking whores. Now the roosters are coming back.
Yeah.
So they have people that can claim rights from fucking India to fucking Caribbean to fucking South Africa
Canada.
to fucking Canada to fucking whatever, right? Like fucking, I don't know if somebody's fucking, the long game is to come from someplace over here, then to come to Canada, and then to go to Britain, you know what I mean? Like, but people are going from places that have, and ultimately they're just trying to better their lives. Like, I don't know how much are fucking gangsters and fucking ne'er-do-wells that are sponging off the system, like the shaky lady begging for your money that's going into a Benz, or somebody that's never lived outside a tin shack, that has never seen real medicine, that is like, you know, whatever, right? Like carrying bags of diesel out of the fucking Congo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the other bullshit things that we fucking see, frozen fish in a fucking fishing village in Africa. Like, it's not like they're coming for a better life because that's where it is. And so, but they're voting these people, like the voters are sick of people coming, taking their money. And so how do you stop it? Okay, well then they don't believe, like, so they say instead of that, you're going to have to prove to get you have to go
So
more steps.
basically, believe nobody.
Believe nobody. You know what the stupid thing is? What I don't get, like, that's fine. Okay, like, okay, justification. Now I have to spend more money. This will be about $400.
Oh, you have to go through the whole process. There's no like expedited process.
No. I have to fucking send copies
process.
of. No, I have to get 2 different letters of records of employment from work in the next few months or weeks for 2 different processes, for the U.S. waiver and then this passport stuff. Like, I have to do this twice. Like, I'm doing the same thing for 2 different entities. I'm basically applying for a waiver, which I told you is basically like applying for a passport, and I'm applying for a passport. And so, like I said, because I want to go to Britain. Like, my poor wife, then now she can't go there because I can't go. Like she could, but I can't.
I was about to say, she could just leave you.
Yeah, she could
And
fucking
just
leave me.
go,
She
like,
could,
later, Jay, I'll be back.
this is gonna be this.
I'll send you pictures.
That's I can't wait. Open it up my phone.
I'll FaceTime you. Oh wait, you don't have a phone.
I don't have a phone. Oh, she can't now. Oh my god, I would never hear the end of it. I would never hear the end of it if she had to go away and I could never FaceTime her. Even if I told her, yeah, but if you get this app, fuck you. I'm not fucking getting the fucking app. Get fucking you and your fucking green fucking messages. Fucking tell us. Yeah, this isn't helping me. This isn't helping things at all.
Yeah.
That fucking kills me. So wait, it gets better because so you understand what I'm saying. So it's all that there. And we're understanding the Reddit fucking speculation or the situation why they're doing this because of their precious tax dollars and immigrants coming in and stealing their money.
Yeah.
But if you have one parent born there, you don't have to do this.
What?
So both my parents were British, and they left it only. But Tammy's mom is British, her dad is Canadian.
So you don't have to do anything.
She doesn't do any of this, any of it. And also, I have a return ticket. Like I have a job, you know what I mean? Like I'm not like fucking like a beachcomber. I'm not like a fucking like a backpacker. I'm not going to a hostel. Like not anything wrong with any of these things, but like I have a plan.
Yeah.
I'm a 55-year-old man that wants to come home.
That has a life.
That wants to, that's mostly what the Americans want. They want to know you're coming home when you go there. Like, okay, how long you stay? Here's my fucking house in Florida. Here's my fucking hotel in Vegas. If you go across that border and say, I'm seeing my uncle fucking George, like on Main Street fucking 202, they're like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Get George on the phone.
When are you coming back? I was thinking the 8th, but I was also thinking the 28th. So
that doesn't fly, right?
Yeah.
And so, but that's what I mean. So how does the justification of what
it doesn't make any sense? You should be more trusted, actually.
You're taking the word, sorry, people. Yeah, I should have done that. That's what I'm thinking. And as a rage-fueled individual, I got nowhere to take this. Like, again, I could leave. I could just not go. I could leave Telus.
You could
leave Telus, and I could not go to Britain. I could fucking, you know what I mean? Like, the pardon going to Japan is on me. Yeah. Right? That's me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is nothing. They don't care that I smoked joints on a drive-in 1989. I shout out to Ricky. It's fucking not a fucking big deal to them. They just want my goddamn money.
Yeah.
And I think, again, for their justification with people going there and getting their fucking, toes chopped off because they can't get it done in their fucking country, I guess they think if I'm going to all this trouble, then, you know what I mean, it might stop people that, you know what I mean, like, that don't, for sure. Whatever.
It's a big deterrent.
Right? But
it's like also a big irritant.
Yeah, so again, I just have to, but I'm not going to ask you what you would do because we're two different people. You're not about to travel to England anytime soon. You might not think it matters, and if you ever think about it, then do it again. But what if Silverstone was your dream?
Well, there's lots of countries that are my dream, like going to Greece or going to Japan and stuff like that.
Like, what if they made you do something like this?
I would probably do it. You know why? Because I think it'd be pretty cool to have a British passport.
Yeah, I'm not that, like, again, because I don't realize the problems. Like, I don't know if it's going to make me, I don't think it's going to make.
You know what? You can do so much more things with a British passport too.
You know what?
I mean,
when we were talking last week, you were telling me all the things we could have done if we were in Europe.
Yeah.
But the Brexit, I don't like.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
I know that screwed up a lot.
I agree. I don't think it is.
Oh yeah.
I think it's fucking. I don't think it's going to be as valuable as I could hope. Like, yeah, I was like, oh, well, this opened more doors for me. It's like probably not.
Well, we can find out.
Well, but it can't, like, because all the things you said yesterday or last week was like fucking, yeah, if we were European Union, we could do this, we could do that, travel freely. Well, because they Brexited, they can't do it either. I think they need to show their passport to get into France. Even though they have a tunnel connected to them.
Actually, you can still travel visa-free to over 100 countries.
Oh, with my British passport?
With your British passport.
See, so just like my IPTV.
Travel to Canada.
So just wouldn't that be one day I'm gonna go traveling and I'm not gonna be able to get back home? What this fucking double passport clown fucking thing is?
We don't accept that.
We don't accept that. No, you're gonna have to make a new.
No, wait. Use my Canadian. You have 2 passports.
What kind of shady motherfucker has 2 passports?
Signaling customs.
So this is, I can't tell you for real, this is one of my thoughts is, how is this going to affect my American situation?
Oh,
because
man.
I think, well, what do you have 2 fucking passports for? Like
Yeah.
again, they're not. Like, I don't like. I'm hoping there is an IPTV situation where like something like you just said. Oh, now when I travel to Europe or anywhere else, I'm doors are open even more for me because I have this stupid thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think so.
No, you can do the EU for up to 90 days without.
But what
A
what about
visa.
a Canadian passport?
I
Is the
think you
same
could
thing? I mean,
probably-
it could be the same
you
thing.
could
Oh, maybe not.
You could maybe we'll see. But yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, like that level of that's the theme of fucking like it just keep going over and over again in my fucking mind or whatever. Like this isn't like for that. Like it comes in that because like doctors are something that I trust a lot. Like I hope to have trust in doctors. And Tammy's been dealing with shit with her eye, and she really trusts the doctor that she uses with it. And she went to that doctor's office and went for like an emergency a couple weeks ago, and. The doctor she sees wasn't there, so she saw another doctor there. Still had confidence and faith in her, and got some stuff to fix her. But she wished she had her other doctor, and so her friend of hers has knowledge of optometry, and she was talking with her and knew stuff about the shit that was going on with Tammy's eyes, and just like casually mentioned after a bit, is like, have you ever thought of getting a second opinion? It's like I rarely think of getting a second opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how often do you like think of that? Like, it seems so obvious to do.
Not usually, unless it's like serious. Like I got a second opinion when I was trying to go for laser eye surgery.
And was it like why did you do it? Like, why did you go for the second opinion? Like, was it something you heard or
No, it just seemed a little fishy the way one company was going, and then they didn't really give me all the information. And when I went to the next one, and it actually coincided with me changing eye doctors because when my eye doctor, I guess, left or retired or whatever, and then they were just be able to explain everything a lot better. I still had to go through a whole freaking year process, but yeah. I just think they didn't explain it properly.
like you just had a feeling?
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's probably the only way to go, because when I think about it, my hip doctor was the second opinion. Like,
Yes,
I went to the
remember.
first doctor and we just did not get a good feel. Like right away, the first thing Tammy said was like, "This guy's not doing your operation," and I don't know if I would have like I can't say had any thoughts of disagreeing with her, but she saw it and it was like right away. And so, yeah, so I have done it. I just, like, it was only like a level of like feeling. Like, it's just like, does that make him a good, if the first doctor was a good salesman, like, would I still got this, like, you know what I mean? Like, got not the service I deserved. You know what I mean? Like Tammy's like, like, it's so important, it's her eyes, and she wants to think that too. She didn't feel a level of incompetence, but the person that's like has some knowledge of like eyes and so on, I thought it's like probably wouldn't hurt to get a second opinion, and that's definitely a thing you can't argue about, no
Yeah.
matter even if you like the news.
Yeah, why not?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think you should. It's something that should be done, even if you like the news. Like, just because you like the news, it might not be like somebody says, "Oh no, you don't have cancer." It's like, "Oh, thank God." You know what I mean? And go running their life. It's like,
Yeah.
how much would it be to fucking maybe let somebody just like have another random fucking scan at this? Like, what if you went to the hospital that Dr. House worked at, right? And then but saw the doctor that was on the shift beforehand. Like, you know, you watch The Pit,
Yeah.
and you just, I just missed Dr. Robbie.
Yeah.
You know, I got this fucking guy who's stealing drugs instead. Right? Like,
No, I got the daytime freaking SWAT
Yeah.
SWAT guy.
I didn't want to put him down. I mean, he's
I
pretty
like
good.
him. I
Yeah,
like
he's a good
him.
guy,
I
right?
like him.
So,
I like him.
I was trying to think of somebody who was incompetent. That guy seems pretty competent.
But somebody kills somebody in the daytime and saves people in the nighttime. I don't know.
It's like an arsonist who starts fires. Or it's a firefighter that starts fires. That's what it is.
hopefully
Arsonist obviously starts
hopefully he
fires.
doesn't get confused one day.
Oh my God. That'll be the spin-off of fucking going postal at the Pit.
Exactly.
Say, hey, how come these guys all recognize you? Oh, man. That's a good show, eh?
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
I was like, did we talk to you about this or whatever? Like, you didn't binge it, right?
Yo, we binged it.
Yeah. Oh, that's what we talked about.
Up
It's a
until-
fucking, it's a show that you shouldn't binge.
Oh man, I don't know about that. I loved it. It's very once
It's
we
too
got caught up,
intense.
yeah. It is intense, but it does seem sometimes it seems short. But it's
No,
like
you're
freaking
right.
an
No.
hour, and you're like,
Yeah, excuse me. Some of the shows are like could be like a 40. They throw a 45-minute show in there,
Yeah.
and I'm wrong. I'll agree that I'm wrong in the sense that the cliffhangers they have, it's always like you want to see it continue.
Yeah.
And ultimately, binging the show is that it is a 8-hour shift all in a row,
it is just one
or
shift.
10-hour shift in a row. I do get it, but it's so intense. Like
Oh,
to
it
live in
is.
that world for more than 1 hour at a time.
It is.
It's
a
too
lot.
much. Like I think I'm not saying. I wonder how different the experience is because I just think I don't want to. I'm trying to think of it in different ways, like 'cause you watch it binge ways, but I'm actually saying this as hearing somebody say it like that. Like I binged it and I wish I didn't, like on a podcast.
I wouldn't say I wish I didn't, but
No, I know you
we
didn't.
binged it up until I think like 2, because I didn't watch any of the previous season. So I think we were like 2 or 3 episodes into the last season is when we stopped binge until this one that just ended. So then we were weekly after that.
So you will get a perfect different. So so you enjoyed the binging. Like if you had your way, you would have rather binged. Like after seeing it half a season, every episode. Like I don't know. Did you get a burnout? Like I would be burnt out seeing all that trauma. Not that it was gross or you know what I mean.
It's definitely graphic.
It's like so overwhelming, the medical situation.
Yeah.
And they're the intensity of how they have to deal with life and death with people.
Yeah.
Like that, you're feeling that, right? Like you're feeling.
Well, I can say that once we went to weekly, I don't remember being like, I can't wait to watch the next week. I think I was satisfied every week.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Until
saying.
the
Yeah,
next
good
week.
point.
Yeah.
You can satiate your life
Yeah.
in an hour clip at a time.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Yeah, and but like, so stretching that to 2 or 3 in a row, it's just like, I don't know if you'll grasp it. Like, I don't know. It just seems too long to live in that kind of intensity.
It was, I liked it. I would, in the beginning when everybody already knows what's going on and they're still doing character development, then I want to get through that as quickly as possible.
True that. I get
that
that.
was fine.
I get
But
that.
now that I know all the characters and everybody's doing their thing, I'm fine with it now. Plus,
Yeah, I get that.
We were watching Virgin. No, I'm joking.
No, you finished that. You're
joking, I'm joking.
you're sad on fucking all the other things.
Let me update you on the passports.
What passports?
Canadian versus British.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thanks. For European sake? Or whatever, worldwide sake?
Essentially, it's all the same shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what an ETA or an ESTA is, but I mean, if you have a British passport, you need those to go to the States. If you have a Canadian passport, you don't. So it's basically traveling to the States is slightly easier as a Canadian than it is as a British.
I don't. So if I think I go
passport.
to America now, like, so say I get my British passport, say next year I go to Vegas or whatever, right? Like next time I go to America, I leave my British passport at home.
100%.
No, they don't. Like, but they're going to have to know in the system like I'm British passport too.
They'll think you're like a dual citizen.
Yeah,
but
they think I have some important job.
The passport is just more, the Canadian passport's better. In Europe, if you do have it, you have to travel with your British passport.
Yeah, I probably can leave my Canadian one at home.
Yeah. So, like, if you go to Britain right now, and then I guess you're going to go to France, for example, you need to do it with your British passport, not your Canadian one.
Yeah, I won't have to show both there.
No, you cannot show your Canadian one if you have both.
Oh, I see.
You have to use your British one.
Yeah, so then, like, so depending on where I go, I'll just be on I'll be deciding on who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, that's like, but that's not for my convenience.
No,
It's
none
not
of it's
for my
your convenience.
convenience,
Unless
or-
you're going to the States, it's just a choice.
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
It's not like you're gonna get free meals because you have your British passport or anything. Like, there's really no benefit that much.
no, just other than it's like you said, it's like, well, it's cool. I got 2 passports.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
which is
would
sick.
you ever get a Jamaican passport?
I wish I could, but I don't think we.
Is there a limit?
can.
Is there a limit on how many passports you can have?
Some countries will not allow you to have 2 passports. Like Booby, for example, when he became a Canadian citizen, India told him you cannot have an Indian passport anymore. So some countries
We
will
finally
not.
got rid of you. You're fucking not coming back.
Don't come back. Yeah.
So that's India's choice.
There's some countries that do that. I've heard that before.
So Canada is obviously a type of country that lets you have more than one. Do you think there's a fucking limit on how many you can have?
I don't know if I don't think there's a limit, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, how many places can you be a citizen?
So do you think it's a good rule or not? Like not that, like the thing, like just knowing that.
to have?
Yeah, like I've never thought it was a big issue for them.
I'm
to have
gonna
more than one.
imagine you can only have 2 because I never heard of dual citizenship's a thing, but can you be like a triple citizen? Can you be a quadruple citizen? Because you need to be a citizen to have a passport, but you're not even a fucking. Well, you are because you're both your parents. That's why.
Yeah, but so what's the difference between both and one? If one parent's good enough for you to get past the velvet rope into any other country, right? Like if both your parents are born in Jamaica,
Yeah.
right? Right. So I get that, right? Like you don't have any. There's no other claim to a country you can have.
That is why my friend played for Team Jamaica, because both his parents were born in Jamaica.
So he must have had to not just theoretically get a passport. He probably had to physically get a Jamaican passport on paper.
Probably.
So I'm curious if he lost his Canadian passport, or like. Then Jamaica must be a type of place that lets you get both, because I bet you he didn't have to lose his Canadian one.
Yeah, he didn't.
Right?
Because now he doesn't, yeah.
Well, I don't know, then you reapply, and then it's like, oh, fuck you Jamaican, you stay there.
Yeah, you go over there. But no, we're too friendly with them. I want to know how it is with an unfriendly country, like Iran.
You have to go, you can't go that extreme. Stop being so extreme. Like Iran obviously is not going to, like Iran
Russia.
and South Korea. Russia. Yeah, Russia, China. I think China's different because so much business gets done by Canadians.
Yeah.
And there's so many Chinese people here, right? Like a Chinese, like there's got to be I don't know, maybe not. Like maybe I'm so naive. I wonder if Chinese resident, Chinese landed immigrants, can't get a British a Canadian passport. Like I don't think my stepdad ever got his Canadian passport. No, I know he didn't. Yeah, I know he did. But my mom took forever to be a Canadian citizen. And my dad never did. My dad is actually one of the people that this British government is fucking doing this for.
Yeah.
Because he left in 1969 and fucking comes back in fucking 2005
this is why
and fucking
they
takes some of their money.
So you cannot hold a Chinese passport and a Canadian passport at the same time.
According to Canada.
According to AI.
Okay, but what? Okay. So both countries.
It's China's law. Under China's law, once you are a citizen for somewhere else, so it's just like India. Once you're a citizen somewhere else, you can't have their.
Oh, so if you're So there is no dual Canadian Chinese citizen.
You are required to renounce your Chinese citizenship.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And okay, so that's what the unfriendly countries are doing. America, you could be a dual citizen.
Yep.
What about Mexico? Carlos. Shout out to Carlos. Like all those South American countries, like Johnny, fucking. I think Johnny's from fucking Venezuela, right? Or is he from Spain? Do you know where Johnny's parents are really from?
Ecuador.
Ecuador. I keep fucking forgetting that.
I think he said Ecuador. I'm pretty sure he said that.
Oh, he said that. It's not that big of a deal.
Yes, Mexico you can.
Nice.
Yes, Mexico you
Go
can.
get myself a fucking BYD car in fucking Mexico and bring it up.
Can you even get through the stage with it?
Why? Without somebody shooting you or fucking like an alarm going off?
Without
you could come across
Secret Service.
You could come across the border, but
disappear.
your car has to stay here in Mexico.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't. It's fucking contraband.
They're gonna think you're a Mexican spy, and then they're gonna listen to this podcast and hear using my new overlords and everything. You're like, oh, shit.
I'm fully locked and loaded with that fucking statement. Their king is fucking in their back pocket.
Okay, so I did a quick one, and it's just gonna tell me the top 4 that you cannot.
Okay.
India.
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah, these fucking Japanese.
Singapore.
Okay.
And Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of others like Vietnam and stuff, but yeah, Bahrain.
And so obviously these are their countries, because Canada's the type of country that will let you do it. The States are a lot of countries that let you do it. Like Britain, I wonder.
Iran is not on this list.
They usually don't make too many lists these days. The only list I kind of see them talking about is when did you hear this? Like the World Cup is coming up, obviously.
Yeah.
And then they were saying like if they were going to come and other countries maybe boycott it. Like soccer's too important, so nobody's boycotting nothing. But then some fucking Trump officials said like that Italy, who didn't make the World Cup for the 3rd time in a row, should just take Iran's place.
That's fucked up, man.
Fucked up.
That's
like Italy's over here going, yo, what? They fucking, first of all, no, we're not fucking taking somebody else's spot. Leave us out of it. It's like the quote was like, yeah, it'd be great for Italians and Italian Americans. They would love it.
What about the Iranians who actually qualified?
One of the first to do so. Like their country was like in there fucking like right away. Like
what the fuck?
Whatever region they're in, they're killing it. Like, and so So it's just like, I get it for fucking safety reasons. I get it for that. It's just like fucking,
man.
that's why the whole thing shouldn't even be in the fucking States if they can't fucking, if I've heard stories about World War II, them stopping war to fucking play soccer at Christmas or, you know what I mean? Like they've had, I don't know if you call them gentleman agreements or just whatever. Just like, even in wars of, like there's diplomacy.
Yeah.
Like there's fucking humanness that gets done.
Yeah.
Like to use the World Cup as a fucking way to further your propaganda war.
It's
man.
so
This is further along as all the grossness that fucking we can maybe avoid for one fucking weekend without fucking talking about it. Maybe because I've been on Blue Sky, I got less bullshit to MAGA talk. But know what I did forget? And I thought about it during the week and ask you because with your newfangled fucking producer's laptop and doing shit on the fly.
Love it.
Did Frankie ever fucking reply?
Frankie did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the next day. Yeah, it was Saturday.
And so he is alive.
He
or
is
was it by his
alive.
wife? Did his wife send it?
Well, it kind of sounded because he's like, "Who is this?" And I said, "It's Brian, your favorite black guy." And then he's like, "Actually, let me read the message."
Yeah, he said that
It
favorite
was
black-
so un-Frankie.
Really?
So I'm like,
Maybe
what
he's
the
on
fuck?
drugs?
Like, I'm not. That's what I thought. Or he was in so much pain. He's like,
That would have been the Saturday, and he did it the Monday before.
Yeah.
So he would have been a week into, like, not like 5 days into surgery, post surgery.
he's like, "Hi, Brian," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm still having a hard time. This is not Frank. Had to be his wife, but yeah, I said, "Has everything go as planned and stuff?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "You recovering well?" He's like, "Yeah."
Okay.
So like, there's no jokes. There's no nothing. Like, what the fuck? I'm not even gonna talk to you.
Yeah, he didn't.
I'm deleting your number at this point.
I'm almost regretting that you were fucking able to answer.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Fucking
hilarious
Frank.
that we had no follow up to it, and then I didn't think about it all week, and then I was like, and then when I did think about it, I was like, well, I'll bring it up on air because it's the people want to know probably.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
that they really do.
Well, Frank is alive, and he is not himself.
And he's not himself. Well, yeah. Well, that's yeah. We'll see. Yeah, you're right. The only maybe his wife is doing it, but from his opinion, I don't even know if she was competent enough to fucking type.
Yeah,
Like if you heard him,
Yeah,
I
oh,
wonder.
yeah.
I wonder if it's a thing that he speaks one way and can only type a certain other way. Like you can't type the way he talks.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I-
true.
Like you know what I mean? Like
With,
it's
like,
too
all the
long-winded.
stutters?
Yeah, he stutters.
Hi, Brian.
Holy shit! I'm
man.
sorry, people. That was fucking too funny. How do you put a stutter to a text? So it obviously wasn't a voice to text.
No.
But oh my god, you're going straight to hell. You fucking bastard.
Hey, I
That's
like
great.
Frank. I like Frank.
I know you do. You had his number.
Frank. Exactly. I like it.
So I was going to bring up. It's not a big deal or not. Like it's just the fact that I have a work plan that it's that I'm willing. It's not so much stick my neck out, maybe in a way, is to propose a plan to help our work. Like this, to dumb it down to the simplest fucking plan. It's just like I don't. It's not to not help for the sake of helping, or like to fuck up. It's like my frustration in some of these design off comments that people here say, and it's like, it's part of the frustration is when you come up with something good that gets ignored, and then you're caught in the quagmire or whatever of the results of that, and ultimately you're just dealing with decisions that are made by other people that you just don't not agree. I think people think like it's just that they think we're not agreeing because we're stuck in old ways. It's like some of the old ways were good. It's not the sake of changing for changing, but just like, yeah, you've changed something that was good. Like, could you switch it back? And then being told why it couldn't, or just the lack of accountability or buck passing that happens. So it just makes it not worth trying. When we've talked about other people that might not be want to work overtime because of their smoking rules, or me being fucking upset because they make me start at 6 for no other reasons, like those are just life choice. Like those are things that happen, right? Like it's hard not to fucking think about them in a personal way or wish that they didn't happen, but I know those are things I have to get over. I understand the world moves on, and the people with their smoking, I think they have a right to not feel like dedicating themselves more to the company. You're a fucking keener, you like dedicating yourself, but you're caught up in a lot of that frustration. But you want growth. You don't want to just look like you're shining. You want to actually shine. And when you're way more frustrated about this kind of thing than I am because you've inserted yourself into it.
Absolutely.
And when we've talked about people that are dealing with other people's decisions, one of your correct lines are, well, they could have been in a position to be one of the ones making the decisions, even if they have and then left and then didn't take the opportunity offered to them, that the consequences are now you're dealing with somebody new coming in, making decisions.
100%.
Right? And so while you're right, it makes a person like me or me just alone want to withdraw and say, I don't like doing this. And also, even so, like I said, all the things that you can hear me whine about, I can say, oh, like I got a good experience out of it, like the IPTV and whatever's going to come out with this phone and British passport. Like some good can come out of it. I didn't want to build these fire trucks in the first place, the people who heard me a long time ago talk about. And I'm so happy I did. And it's like I can't imagine not doing them anymore. Yeah. And how separate it is from the rest of the chaos that's going on. And there's a little frustration in that with the things, but I still wouldn't want to change it for anything. I'm so happy I did it. Yeah. And I don't really have to do anything other than show up to do them. Like they're given to us. In the perfect world, I get one and just build it however I want to. However I want to, and it'll get done in the time frame done, and I'll just do it all at once. And my buddy Johnny, he'll just do the same thing, and the two of us are our own little islands working in its own little world. Well, to get the numbers going, they got to add a third guy to this. To like months ago, this to speed it up, and eventually, like, how do you get three guys to build these like two trucks that are going on at the same time?
They're looking to add one more as well.
And so that okay, this is how we kind of do it, and the new guy gets trained by somebody else, and it kind of fits in there, and it's all good. And a guy like Johnny and I are just like go from having total control of truck 1 and truck 2, like respectively. Now we're like, okay, we're truck 1 and truck 2, but A, B, C, and D for both trucks are made by this third guy now, and so okay, it's you have to let go of some of it, and some of it's like I hope it's going to be good, and then you get it's like that's not quite how I would do it, and then you work with the guy, and hopefully you find somebody competent. Easier said than done. Yep. Then you get to work with it, and we have somebody that's very competent. That's that's picked up on these things, like whatever his faults are. Trying to get it done right is definitely on his number one to do. Like he tries to get it right and usually does. And so it's just like fun. It's not fun. It's not a bad thing when like over the months or years that this is going on that Johnny and I with truck 1 or 2 just like, oh, look at that. Part A, B, and C are done by the new third employee. It's like, thank goodness I don't have to do it. I could just grab it, put it on, makes my process. Yeah, even though it's not the way I would have done it, like, but now I don't have to do that. And so now they want to expand this role, and we talked about it in a way that, sure, to just put it in simplest terms, you want 4 trucks, give me 4 bays. You know what I mean? Like I need to extend the thing. It's just like, no, you could probably think of it a little bit better. And I think part of that process.
I wasn't that nice about it.
What?
I think I wasn't.
No, you're right. That's a dumb idea, and you shouldn't do it. Right? Okay, it's fine. It's like, yeah, I get it. And people are precious with their ideas. So I agree with you, but I'm not bringing that up. I'm not saying he's my boss. Like, you know what I mean? It's the person that I have to work with for this.
I will let him know.
And
it's stupid as shit.
Yeah, that's fine. And so. He needs to know. And so, but I think part of that is protecting Johnny and I, because it's like, yeah, these guys, I don't have to worry about them. If you want them to build trucks, you know what I mean? Like if you wanted 4 trucks in a month and you just gave me these 2 guys, I will get them done for you. But he is not also accounting for days off, going on vacations, like, and it's not really good to just have your eggs in these 2 guys, old guys' fucking basket or whatever, right? Like, we need more people trained on this. Like, there is a world where you have to admit, like, that would work too, but what can we do to do something different? And so now we got this third guy. So instead of, so this process has kind of already started. And so instead of me building the situation I just said, Marcel comes up to me and he says, hey, like, this is our situation now. Like, this is the point where this guy is at, and then this guy is at, and you're at. Like, can you help me out here? What can we do about this? Like, how can we do this? And so him and I came up with a plan. I go, well, he's building this. So I half built Johnny's truck for him, and I half built fucking the other guy's truck for him, and parts were going on. And then so the third employee had to come, and him and I had to work together. Instead of me with my precious self and building the things I want to do, I had to work with somebody. And it was delightful in a way, right? Yeah. Like, I didn't have to, first of all, I can do this where I'm not giving him all the hard work or whatever, but he's the easiest person I can think of to work with. He has hardly any ego to him. Like he's competent, you know what I mean? Like he's good with what he does, and he's a fucking eager beaver for sure. Like he doesn't take time off talking, doesn't take time off I sound like an old union guy. It's like he works too fast after break. He works too much right to the buzzer. You know what I mean? Like these are all great things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like he's got fucking great qualities. It's just annoying to work with. Right? Like it's just like fucking I want to fucking talk to my wife on the phone a little bit here. But this guy's fucking working, you know what I mean? Like I can't fucking take time off while he's doing like all this art, like work.
Yes, you feel a way about it.
No, I'm not gonna.
Sure.
I'm not gonna show that example.
Way. I'm the same way.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna like do this. So I didn't. Short story, it worked well, and now like I'm thinking of this.
Wait, did he match? Was he able to match your speed?
It's hard to say. Yeah, he got
because he's slow.
He got the dumb easy work.
Okay.
Like, so we put the box together, you know what I mean? Like, so this is not going to make sense to other people. I'm just going to go through the process. So I had the whole one side of the fucking fire truck set up with all the cabinets, the middle chassis, whatever is in the middle. So I had to set up the one side. He finished the other side and came over and worked with me. This is something that I could have done by myself.
Yeah.
You set it up and you put it on there. But instead of doing that, like we did it together. And I explained to him through the whole process why I'm doing what I'm doing. I know he's been trained by somebody else, but he's working with me now. Yeah. And I'm going to fucking explain. It's like, so I'm actually showing him how to cut corners. Like I'm saying, yeah, this is probably this, but listen, just do it like this and it'll work out for this part in the end. I've even figured out, after building them for all these years, something clicked in my head of how we can even do it better. Like some kind of other problem. So instead of me just doing it by myself, going up and down and doing all that, I can move the body while does all the welding. And we set it up together. So he's so much like he's younger and fitter than like might not look it sometimes, but he's younger. He's younger and a little fitter than I am, and so he can get in and out of the truck fucking way better than I can. And if I don't have to do it, even fucking better, right? But it's not. I'm not leaving him all the grunt work. I'm calling. You know, we're doing it together. He was easy to work with together. If I took a guy named Pedro, the fucking you know what I mean, the why are you doing it like this? He's never asked why are you doing like this. Eric would never say, hey, why are you doing it like this? I want him to be comfortable and say, hey, have you thought about doing it like this one time? But I know all the problems that we're going to have, and this is what I'm trying to do to eliminate them. So even though he's slow, when we got to the thing, when he together setting it up was faster than just me setting it up. It would have probably paying hours, by the way, paying two people 2 hours or an hour to set something up that I might have done in an hour and a half cost them more money. Yep. But it gets it done faster.
For sure.
Right? Like we flew through it afterwards. So we got the other side up. That makes sense to people. And then so I'm building the back end, right? And if he did that all by himself, it would have taken twice as long as it would have been for him and I initially setting it up, leaving it in just like a tacked situation, and then going to the front. And then leaving that in a tax situation together. And then he can work at one end, I can work at the other now. Mm-hmm. And we're out of each other's way. And while I spend all that time at the back, even though it took me all day, which might have taken him 2 days, he's doing everything else.
Yeah.
By the time I finished doing this back end, like I would build it like that every fucking time. I would have to do way less crawling around. I could do way less other bullshit. I'll have to sand half the fucking body. There's so much I can let go of.
Yeah.
And then I got a vision in my head. I got a high thought that had a positive spin at work. No matter what, I wish I'd waste my time thinking about fucking work, but high thoughts, I can't stop them just because I'm getting high. And so I saw how well that went. And I saw how well it went. So I even was thinking like, what's going to happen next week where we are? Because like I said, like I'm building job 1, Johnny's building job 2. Well, now me and Eric are going to be finished way before Johnny is. And so I could see a situation, well, you know what? I'm looking at it, talking to Johnny. He's like fucking, well, how about like Monday morning we come in and he just finishes up a few little things, you know what I mean, that's going on. And I send him over to you. And then you and him can finish, you know what I mean? He can do a lot of your grunt work and finish that one off. And then, so that's easy. Like everybody can kind of see that. That'd be fine. And Marcel tried to, I already asked, like these 4 bodies are coming, like you said, 4, we need 4 of these now a month. Like a little bit of a plan. He didn't say the 4 bays, but you know what I mean? Like in his mind, if he said to me something like, if they want 4 of these trucks, then I want all 4 of them bent at the beginning of the month. And that's unreasonable. Like I understand like why you would want that. And then
yeah,
you know,
but you see the amount of bent
no,
parts
I
on
get it.
that
So
thing?
I have a fucking hit and said, no, we could do it 2 and 2. I said, I want to tell myself, you want them to do this. What I would say to you, I don't want to be in a meeting. I'll give you this idea, is make sure 2 are ready at the beginning of the month. Like this, and we could start from fresh. Bring both skids over to fucking my area. Bring both skids over to my area. Johnny and Eric build the boxes in the side packs. I build those, like the top and the ladder boxes and all that. Like, and all the material can kind of stay in fucking that area where there is more material. I don't have to fucking worry about fucking putting side packs together anymore. Like, I like it. I do all that. But I build like all the big parts. And I have both sets of big parts, and those guys put together the fucking side packs. And so instead of Johnny and me taking Eric's parts A, B, and C and D, I build parts A, B, and C and D. And both bodies are there. And then so they set up, they just do it just like we just did now. Eventually fucking Eric builds a side pack in the third bay where he is. I have all the parts built where, you know what I mean? I got the bigger area. I got closer to the paint shop where I can put shit. I got closer to the stairwell. And have them build the boxes and do all the shit, and I do all that other work, and then put them together. And then if they have one done, and then I build the floor. I build the floors just like we did with these two. But now I don't have to fucking build this. Like, I don't have to run around building the side packs. I can casually fucking build all the A, B, C, D parts. I can casually put up even one side for you if you want. Like, I can casually do that. But like, so me, Johnny, and fucking Eric could do those two. And then make sure you have the other two bent before the middle of the month, and then we can do it again.
Yeah.
And just,
I
you know what I mean,
think that's a
bring
good
two at a
idea.
time. Yeah. So, like, it sounds simple enough to say, but like I can see that working 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to tell him. So what I don't want, like, so this isn't, again, I hate butchering my thoughts. So what I don't want to happen basically is that Tariq comes in on Monday after his fucking vacation.
Yeah.
And I just casually say this idea, and Tariq takes it as his. I'm not saying it's that kind of vindication.
Might, but they have plans of what they want to do. So I hope you get ahead of it before they start doing it.
That's why I want to do it first. I wish I thought of it fucking Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I thought of it Wednesday. My first thing I'm doing Monday.
Well, that's essentially, I didn't think of that exact plan, but that's essentially what I thought he would have came up with, something around that. But no, his plan was to have 4 separate bays. So I don't see how he could see this as a bad idea. But the fact that he didn't see this as a plan, or some variation of this, I think your plan sounds a lot better, like more thought out, because you build them and you understand the flow of it.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't see some sort of variation of this and his plan was just to have 4 bases, I don't know if he's going to agree to it.
Yeah,
that's
right.
That's my thing.
I see what you're saying. Like, I'm not dismissing what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. The other thing I don't don't think you see is that I think he's protecting me in a way. I think he thinks that I don't want to let go of building the side packs and shit.
For sure, but you know what? When I have Ron working with people and I explain to him, he's like, fine. He figures out and he tells me, I say, I need to have this guy work with you, blah, plus he can learn. What would you want him to do? And then Ron will be like, oh, he can do this, he can do this. Like, I'm not just going to assume what Ron doesn't want to build or whatever. I'm just going to talk to him and conversate with him. And then this is how Caleb was able to learn to build floors very quickly and be able to build side back, because most of the people who's trained to do the steel stuff, I put them with Ron and I ask Ron, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? And then he just does it. And you lean on your veterans. I think that's how you can develop a better flow and better employees, other than some of the lame ones you guys have there. No offense.
Yeah, it's pot cutting kettle black. You're not fucking scot-free. That's why you're a better team leader. That's why you're a better team maker. That's why I'm saying... buddy Marcel doesn't. Marcel can only see what he can see. He is in a bit of a stitch for these past 3 or 4 weeks, because Tariq has been able to control the whole fucking dependable story.
Yeah, but buddy, who cares?
No, but
deal with it.
I understand, but Marcel. This isn't the right words. But Marcel's too scared to talk to me like you talk to Ron.
But why? You guys have known each other a lot longer than I've known you.
He's overwhelmed. You're right. Then that's why the only time he did it was earlier this week. Like the only time he did it, the only reason, one of the reasons why this whole Eric thing went well, not is because of the people involved and my acceptance of wanting to do it. It's because of his need, the way he asked me to do it. You know what I mean? It wasn't told that I have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, in a way it was. It's like, this is what's got to get done. Like how he's like, and Tariq's not here. Like, I got to lean on you guys to come up with like a flow for this. And so normally he would have just been like, hey, Tariq, how can we make this flow? And it's like, oh yeah, get Eric to do this. Get Jay's the better fucking side pack builder. Johnny's the better, they're the ones, so we'll get to do that. And what I realized is, yeah, we were better, but Eric's going to get better the more he does.
Yeah, 100%.
And so, yeah, there's a world that, yeah, it might be slower, but then it'll give me more time to make all the other fucking shit.
Yeah.
And in a way, like the two of us, and me building all the ABCD parts or whatever, and Johnny will still almost get to build everything himself. Let fucking Eric build, you know what I mean? Like, let me and Eric build one, and me and all the parts, and let Johnny build.
Yeah.
But I don't think Marcel thinks I'm ready to relinquish. He thinks, you know what I mean? I think he thinks, oh no, like Eric is doing this. That's like a secondary thing.
Yeah, I agree, but that's
a lack of vision.
I think your plan is. I think that's a good plan, but he hasn't been able to establish that anywhere else on the floor as well.
No, but I'm trying
it's
to.
Not,
yeah.
It's not. I do agree that he probably doesn't want to step on your toes or you're in Johnny's toes because he complains that you guys are. Well, not you guys so much, mostly Johnny, are it's difficult to deal with, to talk to all the time, right? I think he leaves you alone most of the time.
Yeah, we don't end up having much of that stuff.
But he's like, every time Johnny gives him a headache, Johnny pisses him off, whatever. You probably see them bicker.
Yeah.
But the fact that he hasn't been able to establish to all his other guys who he always says won't talk back, you can't establish that kind of flow over there as well. You just don't see it. And when you have a vision of how you run, like, how can I put this? So, both shifts have a completely different philosophy on building bodies.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing my thing, I don't see how Marcel would plan and do a vision of how he's planning out bodies. And if he came to me with his plan, I'd be like, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not doing that. So if you come to him with your plan when he doesn't see that's how he flows on the shop, I imagine he's just not going to be receptive to it.
Yeah,
other than the fact that he did come to you.
But this is, yeah, you're right. But okay. Nothing that you said is wrong. My sense, this is where a version of me, which definitely probably over 50% of, would be like, I'm just going to watch this plan burn. Right? Like, I'm coming to collect my check. You know what I mean? I want to fucking go, you know what I mean? Like, I'm half checked out.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm the old black guy in this Lethal Weapon relationship here. Like, I'm getting too old for this shit. Right? You're
Danny
the fucking
Glover,
young
Danny
fucking Mel Gibson.
I'm the Mel Gibson.
Yeah, and I'm fucking Donnie Glover, right? I fucking thought of that too. So, so I'm just like wanting to fucking, like, I'm too old for this shit. So why bother? But I like Marcel. Like,
yeah.
Those are the faults that we're talking about in this, and it's not like I hate Tariq. It's nothing to do with that. It's like, this is where I'm just as keen as you. It's just like, fuck, this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, if they don't take it, that's fine. But Marcel needs to be told this. He doesn't even think about the dependables in that way. Like, whatever bullshit he deals with, like what we complain about or stuff like that, just like our real boss is like, yeah, these are the only reliable like for your day shift, these are the only reliable numbers
100%.
that come out for the day shift. And so it's so much so that they're expanding it. And so he doesn't have the capacity, sorry, Marcel, like to fucking make this plan go with all the other overwhelmingness he has with the rest of the shop. He needs to be that. He loves that he can just other it to Johnny and I, and then, or other it to Tariq, Johnny and I, or Tariq, Eric, Johnny and I. And now I'm saying this has been with what it has. You're telling me you want 4. I said, I can get you 4. I said, I can get you 4 with Tariq. I'm pushing Tariq out. I like Eric so much.
Yeah.
Like, not like it's not a new, like, but I enjoyed working with someone. I think you know what it is? It's worth it to teach him something.
Yeah.
You know
that's so rewarding.
1,000%.
Oh
Like,
my
yeah.
God.
Like, when somebody gets it and somebody's fun to joke with, like, I can't wait for, I hope he had, I hope there's a little more to him, to be honest with you, because he's too quiet, like, he's not, like, so I hope that, like, I can't ever see him roasting me. Not that I'm an unroastable face. Like I'm far from it. I'm
You just
easily
don't see
roastable.
him
But he
having
would
it in
never
him?
have that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see it where he fucking
You never
makes
know.
fun of me for my stupid habits one day,
Yeah.
right? And so, but I can see that.
I'm
It's
gonna,
worth.
egg him on. I'm like, look
Sure.
at this guy's
No,
stupid.
that was a stupid
Look
thing I
at
just
this-
thought.
I'm gonna tell him, be like, Eric, look, he's gonna be
Fuck
like,
you.
oh no.
Well, he did tell me when he goes, Brian was around here looking for you. It was like a
Oh,
half
he
hour
did?
ago. Yeah, he goes,
What the
fucking-
fuck?
Yeah, he's like, fuck. I go, good. Fuck. I hope you told him fuck off. So he's going to be on my side. So yeah. So this is what I'm saying. I don't think Tariq did a bad job with Eric. I don't think
No.
fucking. But you know what, Tariq, this is what I'm going to say to Marcel. I said, leave this with me. I said, let's just try this for the month. I said, if you can promise me, you told me what they promised you. I said, I agree with you. I said, it went well. So with Eric, I'm going to tell him the same. He's worth training. Not that he needs a lot of it, but you know what I mean? Like, it could use some. I said, however this just works, I have a vision of doing this every, you know what I mean? Like 2 weeks. I said, it's going to be a no-brainer.
When he brings his plan up, tell him in the morning. When he brings his, like after his first
I'm telling
meeting,
him first thing.
when he brings his plan up but do it after the first meeting, his 7:30 meeting.
I'm doing it the second I see
No,
him.
do it after the first meeting.
Why?
Because when he brings it up in our production meeting, which we do the full planning, I can at least have an influence on it. I can tell him I don't freaking want him to take up 4 bays. Because if he's still going to push that way, because someone else is requesting to learn dependable because they heard that there's more by. So someone else is saying that they're going to be trained by Tariq on Monday already.
Okay.
So I just want to be able, because
this is why I don't want.
No, this is a win-win. We cannot afford, this company cannot afford to take up 4 bays of dependable. That does not make any sense at all.
I don't understand that because Tariq is coming in on Monday and whatever other fucking plans they have, I want to supersede anybody else putting anything else in his head. I want to come to him and say, listen, man, like this I said, like, because it has nothing to do with what the day's work of Monday, right?
No, those won't be done till next week.
No, I know, but
The week after.
If I put this plan, if I phoned him, if I texted him with this plan already, I don't know when, and then he goes in, so he now knows my plan and can mull it over in his head and do whatever, because it's not affecting anything that's happening that day.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's not going to be any other bay opened up. Right now, we're only using 2 of our 3 bays.
Yeah.
Right? So I want to point to him and say, see these 3 bays here. Like, he's not gonna know we know this. He's not, so if I say to him, hey, you see these 3 bays here? I say, man, I think we could use this space better. I say, instead of Eric doing parts A, B, and C, and D, why don't we put all the parts in my bay, whatever, call it Bay 13, whatever, put in all these parts in, just like I told you. Say to him, we got these 3 bays, put everything over here with all this space. And then I do the things that Eric has typically been doing. And then Johnny and him do the things that Johnny and I have been particularly doing. And and then I said, and then he can do that over there, Johnny can do it over here, and I can do this over there. I said, I'll guarantee you give me 2 every at the beginning of the month. Like look how fast we did this. I said, I like, if you do this, I said, for a month, and I'm going to say these words. You give me, I promise you, I'm going to try this. I said, you can have, but your buddy Tariq can help you with other things. I said, you and me, I'm going to say Monday morning. I know Tariq's here. I got a plan for you that Tariq doesn't have to do anything with dependable anymore. I said, if you bring 2 skids of 2 dependable bodies into Bay 13 on fucking April 1st or May 1st, I will have 2 bodies like done. Me, Eric, and Johnny will have 2 bodies in these 3 bays. I said, and then you bring me 2 more on the 14th. I said, we'll have them by the end of the month. I said, I'll fucking write it out. I said, and then you'll have no other space you have to use. I said, all this space is wasted. They're putting, you know what I mean? Like, let me concentrate. Eric and Johnny can take the boxes parts into their bays, and I got all the ABCD parts that, you know what I mean? Like the tops, all in this base. And then when they're done, I can put them in front of the fucking paint shop. You know what I mean? Like, I can put all the parts that Eric has to fucking move around.
Yeah.
But I don't think he would tell me that because he thinks, you know what I mean? Like I'm giving up some of my control over the bodies. I'm going to tell him, if you let me do this, then you don't have to think about it again. And then that's music to his ears.
For sure.
And then now look like I'm a keener. You know what I mean? I'm fucking come up with a fucking plan. I don't want the credit for the plan. I just want the plan to happen. And then after a month, if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, then that's like it is. I don't know what Johnny's going to fucking think of this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care.
I think you could easily pitch that to Johnny.
I
Even
know I
Johnny
could
easily
because
work
he
that
already
out.
knows that I can send fucking Eric over to do a lot of the grunt work that he watched
Yeah.
Eric fucking do for me.
So what do you do about the other people requesting? I think
I don't know anything about them.
them. It'll be an easy squash.
I don't know anything. Like, so you're Marcel. I just said that to you.
Yeah.
And then he's going to say, well, they got other plans. I go, that's fine. If you want to poke holes in that plan.
No, he has to make the plan.
No. I'm saying, no, you're Marcel in this situation right now.
Yeah.
I just told you that. I told you by Monday morning.
Yeah, that sounds like a
I
good
said,
idea.
you know what? I say, fuck it. Like, I don't know what you're telling me this. You want 4 bay, like, you know what I mean? You wanted to open up more space. I said, I had this high thought. I said, it went so well working with Eric and how these ones, I'm going to say to you, hey, Marcel, did these two bodies, has this worked out? Like, you know what I mean? Like the three of us, how we worked? And he's going to say yes, because it did. I'm saying, okay, well, I think we can do this in a way. And this is my plan. So let me do this. Let Eric get better at putting the fucking side packs together. And so I said, if after a while, one of us can switch roles.
I agree the plan is good. I don't know how the plan is going to go with, like I mentioned about how he thinks about the floor. If he's fine with that, that's all good. And if he gets any scrutiny about it.
Yeah, that's fine. Listen, I can't change
or if
that.
it holds up to scrutiny.
Yeah, I can't change that, but I guess I'd be a certain amount of butthurt. I'd be confused. Like, I would be like, I'm trying to be involved. Whatever.
Yeah.
Either way, like, to be honest with you, like I said, I'm the only thing that is the only bad thing, lack of a better term, for me is sticking my neck out there and getting fucking rejected for my ideas.
Yeah.
If I say nothing, if they fucking want to train somebody, it has nothing to do with me. I'm not training a new
at least
person.
you put a
I'm
word
not
in.
losing a fucking spot on the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah.
I'm going to get more, like, you know what I mean? I'm just going to have to learn to deal with other people's other fucking shit. Tariq's going to have to spend so much time training somebody when he could be doing other things, like helping people build bumpers and fucking doors. Like, I can sell this fucking so much. And other than my personal rejection, it's not like I'll lose, like...
No, you're not going to really lose
I won't
anything.
lose any
Yeah,
experience.
for sure. For sure, but I will lose a bay. So you need to make sure this plan
No, okay,
goes
so yeah, so I say that to him on Monday, and then you go have your fucking meeting at 2:30
Yeah.
or 3, and then he brings it up, and then you say,
I'm going to bitch.
hey, why don't you even say, hey, did Jay tell you about his plan?
I could do that.
And then it opens the conversation. And then he goes, yeah, but the 4 bays. And you could go, tell me why that plan doesn't work. He told me that plan last week.
Yeah, 100% I'm doing that.
But then I can tell him.
Yeah,
then he
tell
knows
him.
what you're talking about.
It's just the morning. Well, the morning is more about the day. Tell him whenever you want. I
Yeah,
don't-
because he's not changing anything.
Yeah,
If he
yeah.
if he hates it, or no, listen. Now you got this either way. Fuck, I tell him in the morning. You fucking come and wave to me like you're fucking a fucking autistic fucking bus driver at fucking Australia. Say, hey, I'm happy to be at work. And I say to you, you say, hey, did you tell him that? And I say, yeah. And then you go, okay. And then so it comes up there, and you go, whatever, blah 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 blah. You go, so regarding the dependables, did Jay tell you his plan? Like Jay, or you say Jay told me he was going to tell you his plan this morning.
I might even do it in a worse way.
Email.
When they bring up the dependables on the screen, that's usually what they do. I'm gonna be like, Jay had a plan.
Yeah, you have my permission.
He told Marcel,
Yeah.
this plan. You guys should try that.
You have my permission.
Yeah, I'll do that shit.
Yeah, so that's why I should tell him.
Yeah.
So it's like, see, I got your mind changed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am the better politician here.
You are 100%.
Now you're agreeing. That's a little fucking odd. That's a little odd.
I'm all for it, man.
How was WrestleMania?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Did you have like 18 hours of wrestling watching? Like, did you catch up on Raw with the boys?
So we skimmed through Raw. We watched SmackDown on the Saturday morning, and then we watched the first night of WrestleMania, which the first night was okay. There's so many ads, man.
You watched live.
Yeah. There was so many ads. Like, there was a match, then an ad, and another ad, and then you would get ads 1 of 8. Then you'd go 8. And then it was so many Hulk Hogan documentary ads. Ugh. Like, I was just so irritated.
Why is your Netflix like...
That's just what it is for WWE Live.
Oh, no. So even if you have a non-ad fucking Netflix, for live events, you get ads.
For WWE.
Interesting.
For their like premium stuff.
Because it's a pay-per-view that you're not really paying for.
And it's
like
on
Raw.
the
Does Raw have
ESPN?
ads?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, probably the annoying part is the same ad over and over again.
Oh my God, Jay. It was so bad. But the show was good-ish. The second night had way better matches.
Yeah.
So that was good. Brock Lesnar's retirement.
Oh, really?
His
Probably
implied
not his first
retirement.
He probably retired a bunch of times. I did hear something.
He took off his gloves, his boots. He
did hear
freaking cried, and then he left. So
what a fucking specimen that guy!
Oh
I know he's
know.
like who he
He's
is.
freaking 50.
It's crazy. I remember when he first came up and he was like a football prospect.
Yeah.
Like he's just like one of these like Eric Lindros, Aaron Judge, you know what I mean? Like super fucking human looking fucking people
Yeah.
that are just like Victor Wembanyama.
Freaking doing backflips. Like when he first came in, he was doing backflips and shit. Like what?
Like
the
super,
hell?
like just like a human can't be like that's a human too.
Yeah.
It's like seeing a fucking Doberman Shepherd and a fucking poodle. Like they're both fucking dogs.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just a superhuman being. Like that's just nuts.
Even now, like so he's been retired by the new Brock Lesnar, the new big thing they're calling him. This guy named Obafemi. He's like a massive. He's like Brock Lesnar but black.
Okay.
And he's taller.
Black Lesnar.
He's taller and he's a little heavier. He's not as cut as Brock Lesnar, but this guy, he's been throwing people in the ring for the last couple of weeks, like literally throwing people. So they're propping him as the next Brock Lesnar type character.
Got it.
So that was his. This guy is massive though, and he is like the crowd loves him.
Nice.
So that's good. The
So
kids
was
love
this
him.
like he's on the up and coming, or has he been around for a while?
He's on the up and coming. He's
Okay.
like 26 or some shit. He was in their NXT for a little bit, and then they just like he basically squashed a bunch of people for like 4 weeks, and then he ran into Brock Lesnar, and then it started this whole thing. It was actually he had a good running story.
I don't know what it is. Again, like wrestling, I really hope this the August TNA fucking thing comes to work out because that's pretty exciting. And just flicking around channels yesterday or the day before, caught like the end of an AEW match.
Yeah.
And
AEW was crazy.
I can't even, bro. It was,
Yeah.
bro. It was fucking great. Like this fucking Viking fucking type of looking guy.
Yeah.
Fucking had fucking blood all fucking over
Oh, the guy
him.
with the white beard.
Yeah,
fucking
big
what's
beard.
his name? That guy is crazy.
No, dude, the dude that he was wrestling, Cody something or whatever, he has like the skeleton tattoo. Bro, he's got like the spine tattoo. Like I'm not fawning. I'm like hero worship.
No, I know who you're
something
talking
gay
about.
for this guy, but
Darby Allin. His name is.
bro,
Yeah, that
his
guy.
tattoo was fucking sick.
Yeah,
like it's got the arm and the mud, and then he's got half his face.
That guy is nuts. Do
Psycho.
you remember?
It brought back so many wrestling memories watching that guy. I thought that was cool, man.
Darby Allin is like a freaking. You know those hardcore wrestlers we used to have?
Yeah, like
back in the
ECW
day?
fucking.
Like he's like a ECW type, right? Like he.
But
does,
the other guy seemed like that too.
But no, he's the guy who puts his body through the shit.
Oh, okay.
Like through hell. Like I've seen that guy do so much.
Yes, so that
I'm like, how are you alive?
Darby was fucking he won the match and he was all bloodied.
Yeah.
Even the Viking guy that he beat like needed to put the belt over him. He had
Yeah.
all the respect, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
oh man, you are the true champ.
Yeah.
And then this fucking guy that was twice the size of this Darby guy comes fucking barreling in. I go, at least he didn't beat him up again, but he comes barreling in and goes, nope, now I'm signed up for you for the next week. You know,
Yeah.
like it's me and you next week, blah, blah, blah. It's like, man, it's in good hands. It
Yeah.
looks like it was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, AEW is crazy. That's where Chris Jericho is.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I
Yeah.
didn't know, but I remember seeing the headlines or whatever, the thumbnails on TSN. 'Cause it's always on TSN, so I knew that he was with them like that. The so your mom didn't come over to watch WrestleMania?
No.
Did you like FaceTime
I
with her?
should have. You know,
Do you know
I
if she? Do you
should've.
know if she watched even?
No, I don't think she watched because she probably just doesn't even. It's not in her world anymore. Next year, I'm gonna make her come to a WrestleMania reminder of one. The night 2 was good, really good, and yeah, the boys loved it.
Yeah, it's like way too much for me. So I'm happy that you got them. You didn't skimp out on the build up for Raw.
Oh, yeah.
I thought there might have been a little bit of
I
trouble.
wanted
'cause
to,
you
but
have
they
too
were
much.
on it, and they are fully in it now. They've been talking about it all week.
So I'm going to save this. It's this last thing because I know that people care even more or less about this. Did you watch this week's Invincible?
Yeah, of course.
So that's the end for the season.
Yeah.
Bro, like I know that whatever the anime, like I I'm so happy I'm back in it. Like I can't believe that I missed like all season 3. Like I wasn't jazzed for when it came out. So it was great binging all of them up and then having just like your pit experience. Like I got to watch like 8 in a row, or no, probably like 9 or 10 in a row, and then I had to drip it every week. So it was a tough wait. Like waiting every week to fucking have it come on.
Yeah, I really like that show.
I fucking so enjoyed it, man. Like, I don't even know what it is. Like again, just nobody really cares. So just to spoil the fucking like thing of it.
I think more people care than you think.
Okay, so the whole storyline, like his PTSD, like
Yeah.
when he's fucking thinks what's going to be happening on Earth,
at the
and
end?
then no, all of them, like you don't know which is real, and which is like, is it really happening? Like, and like you expect it to happen. Right, like fucking again for spoil, like when they fucking do what they do, and then fucking the bad guys, they're like, oh, they're going to Earth, and fucking, and then they're not, and then but he has these visions, and like the show loves its violence, and so they got to fucking give us like ultimate bad case scenarios that like when it's like I guess like so it was done so right.
Yeah.
Even like these dream sequences that usually suck in TV shows or these flashbacks, like these were so vivid.
Yeah, and the thing is,
I feel for him.
Yeah, because the way the part of that makes it so convincing is the buildup of the fact that the characters, the villains in this show, you really can't do anything about it.
Can't do nothing.
So when he's PTSD, I was feeling it. When I was watching, I'm like, there's literally nothing you can do. You will not be able to
remember. Like so, it's the quaintness of his PTSD on if he should kill bad guys or not. Like like at the beginning of like last year, the superhero was going through like, oh my god, like I shouldn't just kill somebody because they did something bad. Like it's like, what's the line? And then if I don't kill them, they're going to kill so many more others. And so sometimes you got to kill them. Yeah. And so it's like how they make you see the characters fucking fight.
Oh, now he's like, how can I kill him?
Now so that was tough.
Yeah.
Now this is so fucking tough.
Man.
And then when he gives them the fucking ultimatum.
I love it. I love the ultimatum because at first I thought I didn't think he was real as well. I thought it was another PTSD thing.
Yeah.
But and he's like, yeah, I'm here. We're here. And then they're like, and then he gives him my favorite line. And I wanted to write this down. He's like, you really don't have a choice, but you still have to make one.
Yeah.
Because he's like, either way. Because when he said no, Thrag was just like, fine, we're going to fight then. And it wasn't going to be a fight.
No, he knew he would not say no.
He was just like, but no, he balled up his fist and he got into a fighting stance. So he was like, okay, if you choose to fight, this is what we're going to do. But like he said, you don't have a choice, but you have to make one.
Yeah.
That's that sums up that whole ending because...
So I read about it, like The Ringer does a little write-up on it for the past couple episodes anyway. Yeah. And in the comics, right? Because again, this is a comic written by Robert Kirkman, who did The Walking Dead. Yeah. So it's got lots of good fun. And in the storyline of the comics, this is like halfway through. Yeah. So there still could be another 4 or 5 seasons.
Oh no,
no, I know. But in the comics, at this point, that meeting happens with him and Omni-Man.
Yeah.
So, but what do you think the difference is by having it just be him? Right? So that's why I think it gives us more of the feels. Because like he's the one who has to save humanity in this way. But but he's not. Like again, like the dilemma of his.
Yeah, but Omni-Man is still in his atonement. He's all for it.
I know, but in the comics it's so but he has an ally to like we have to make this decision on what we're going to do with Dragons. Even though there's no decision to be made, you're dealing with the consequences with another person you can talk it out with. By him having to carry that decision alone adds to my feels for the kid. Yeah. Or whatever. You know what I mean?
True.
So they made the choice of like, this is going to affect the audience more. Mark has to fucking make this decision. If he had his dad, you know what I mean? Like, that's a shitty decision, but they both understand what they're doing now. Yeah. Now, nobody's going to question his decision, but now he has to live with it on his own.
And you know what? The decision would have been probably slightly different because Omni-Man knows about the virus.
Yeah, that's true.
Invincible
he doesn't now.
Yeah, he does. He told him about the virus, but he doesn't know
They have the jacked up version
Yeah,
of
they
it.
don't know he has the jacked up, but he knows, and he told him, he's like, don't use it. It's a last resort. He said that to the what's his name guy.
Yeah, the fucking Alan
So
the alien.
he knew about the virus. Invincible has no idea that there is an alternative.
And now you said that, you remind me. So now that Alan the alien guy, he has a dilemma.
Yeah.
I could just fucking wipe them all out.
He's not doing it.
Of course not. He's Seth Rogen. He's fucking
Yeah,
getting high.
he's
put a
not
big
doing
piece-
it.
But that's the ultimate thing. You know what I mean? Like, again, also, if Omni-Man wants to reconcile with his wife, if he realizes that there's value to these fucking human fucking bugs,
Yeah.
then it's going to happen to some of the other Vitromites. Like,
Yep,
but
100%.
they're all, some of them are going to fall into the spell of it's nice to be human.
Guarantee.
Right? Some of them are going to fall, oh yeah, that's not my son. You know what I mean? Like, what I mean? Like, they're,
Because he said they're gonna have kids and all this stuff.
I know.
You won't be. Yeah, no, that's definitely.
Yeah, I
what
love
it's
it.
gonna be,
I love
yeah.
it, man. So
Thrag is one of my favorite characters, actually.
he's better than Conquest.
Oh,
Yeah, no, Swag is
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
And he's like a smarter Conquest.
He's undeniable.
Oh, stronger. He's everything. Yeah,
He looks like stronger than fucking Nolan.
Yeah.
Right? Like
way stronger.
But ultimately, like I
He
said,
killed him in one thing. Me and Alvin were talking about it, and we were talking about Thrag, and he's like, yeah, he's like, man, that guy just disrespected. What's the brother's name?
what? Oh, Oliver.
Oliver. He's like, that guy just disrespected. He's like, he just slapped him out the.
My one criticism, even though all of them would get to be recovered,
Yeah.
I thought there was no way Oliver should be recovered. Like, he was cut in half. Like, I
Yeah.
know they're, you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah,
know it's
yeah.
more than that, but that was one of the things. Like, if a Viltrumite can't be killed, he was killed.
Yeah.
Like, I wish they let him die.
Yeah. Well, the only way to kill a Viltrumite is to destroy their heart, is what
But
they say, or cut their head off.
Yeah, okay, maybe that's, so his head and heart, well, that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
going to live with it.
But no, I think Oliver shouldn't even be fighting.
My ultimate thing is, like, even though like Thrag is the most fucking powerful one and all that, I think eventually we're gonna learn that Mark, because he's human, made him the strongest one ever.
Will
He will eventually be the strongest one, and they're gonna realize it's like why you shouldn't worry about like fucking mixed marriages and fucking like fucking
100%.
it's we're better off.
Oh shit!
Mixing together.
Okay. On a closing note,
Yeah.
we were at the boys' basketball game last week, and I already told you they were playing phenomenal and everything.
Yeah, fuck, we
And
ran out of
so
time. Too much talk.
I know.
Go ahead.
We were on the last game, and this kid comes up to us, me and Celine. He's like, "What's that kid's name with the long braids?" He says he's talking about Kai, and Selena's like, "Oh, it's Kai." And he's like, "Okay," and he goes, and he's like, "Hey, Kai, yay, go get the rebounds, Kai." And I'm like, "Okay." Sire was off at the time, and so then at the end of the game, he comes over to us and he goes, "I just want to say that it makes me so happy to see another mixed race family, because I come from a mixed race family and I just love seeing you guys." This kid was
Are you
probably like
kidding me?
11.
He's 11 and he's never
Probably
seen
like
him.
11, 12. He probably sees them, but maybe it's not as common. Because when we look around, it's not that common.
No, I hear you. Yeah,
see
yeah.
the kids, you'll see mixed race kids, but the families together all the time,
Interesting.
doing shit all the time.
Interesting.
I can't really remember seeing
What
like,
did it like? How did like what? Yeah, what do you think of
Selena
that?
was like, I thought it was cute. And he was like, "Oh, he's so sweet." I don't know if there was something, if he was on the spectrum or something.
Well, either way, it's
But
a notice. It's
a-
real.
First off, he was able to say that to us.
True.
You have the balls
Yeah,
to say
true.
that.
Yeah, that's
And
true. That's very true.
He was a nice kid. So I was like, wow, that's
See, it does matter.
it does matter. It was a heartwarming
So I think
moment.
that storyline is mixed into with Invincible.
Yep.
I think Nolan is better because he has a human fucking wife.
Yes.
I think he has half kids.
Yeah.
Like half Vitrumite kids. Like, I don't like fucking say the term not supposed to fucking say or nothing, but you know what I mean? Like, having that fucking intermingling thing going on is going to be ultimately better for Earth. Imagine how powerful Earth could be if they were all fucking like
that'd be
on the
crazy.
right side.
I think the thing is, they say a human and a Viltrumite gets stronger quicker than just a regular Viltrumite, because Nolan is like freaking 1,000 years old or
something
300.
stupid like
Conquest is 1,000 years old.
holy shit.
Nolan is like 300 years
Okay.
old, and Invincible is freaking 20 something.
Yeah.
and he was
Oh
already
yeah.
able
So that's
to be.
what I mean. He's going to prove to be the fucking
Yeah.
like the better example of what how Virtual Mike's power can come to
Exactly.
fucking. When he's 1,000, he's going to be better than fucking
Yeah.
Thrag or Conquest.
Exactly, but
We could
yeah.
never get any gayer than talking about
Bro,
this cartoon for so
if
long.
people watch the
People
show, they
knew,
can
man.
join
People
on.
knew.
That's why you need to watch Virgin River as well. I
How
want to
dare
thank
you.
everyone for listening to the work-related
I might do some
podcast.
See, I can't even talk about Invincible on Blue Sky because then it's going to start fucking being
Pop
on
it
that
up.
side. Yeah,
we
but,
still have Twitter. We can change the algorithm.
Oh, Twitter. Fuck them. I'm done. Like, tell us. Bye, people.